Hi everyone, instead of a vlog style video, I figured I should do a sit down one to give you guys updates on things that I should have been updating you about during the vlogs, but I have been forgetting. My medications, my anxiety, the breakup process, where I'm at, and my anxiety. So I'm day 14 on Lexapro, I believe. It's been 2 weeks, and honestly, from the day I started taking it, I was very anxious. That was like my first big symptom, is that I was more anxious, which crazy. I'm taking medications for my anxiety just to get more anxiety. But I think it has gotten better. My anxiety has definitely gone down in terms of being more manageable, and I don't have to be always scared being somewhere else and me having anxiety, because I can manage it now with the medications. I don't know if it's like placebo or anything, but I do feel a little bit more calm and more quiet in terms of like my brain, though I'm still working on it with my therapist in terms of how to rethink some of my thoughts and reframing it. So that's the update on Lexapro. I used to have also really bad teeth sensitivity the first few days I started taking it, but now that's gone. I can like finally eat and stuff as well. I'm also on hydroxyzine, and that's usually for nighttime to help me go to sleep. And I saw this funny TikTok the other day. I'll like insert it here. But the caption is just like super funny because it's so true. I like literally just fall asleep right after taking it. When it comes to my anxiety, usually my triggers for it is thinking about my ex, the breakup, and the relationship. And to be honest, I have been very much calm when it comes to thinking about those triggers more than I was before. I literally would start having like really fast heart pulse and start sweating, and I just like would start panicking for some reason. But now I feel calmer, and I don't know if that's because of the process of moving on or just like healing in general. But I do think that the medication have come into play with it, and also the therapy with just like reframing my thoughts when it comes to it. And for my panic attacks, my last big one was 2 weeks ago, and that's how I got in Lexapro. And I have been super anxious about getting another one in public or just like by myself. But I've been trying to be calm about it, and honestly just keep telling myself that I'm fine, that I'm going to be okay even if I have one, and that I'll figure it out. I have support systems, I have resources that I can go to whenever it happens, and it's manageable. I just have to keep reminding myself that, to get rid of the anxiety of having another panic attack. But obviously it's easier said than done, and it's not like an overnight change or an overnight solution, so I have to keep implementing it every single day. Every single moment I feel the fear. And in terms of the breakup, it's been a month and something days, and I've slowly but surely started accepting it and the reality of it, to be honest. I mean, today I just keep doing things that I know is gonna hurt, but like my intrusive thoughts or like my impulsive thoughts just take over me and do actions that I know is going to hurt. For example, checking if he still views my stories. So this was a mistake I first did a couple days ago, where I was checking the views of my stories, not even looking for him, I was just checking who was viewing it, and I saw his name, and I was like, oh, so he still like checks on my stories and stuff like that. And today I was dumb and I knew I shouldn't have checked it. I knew it was a bad idea, but I checked it anyways. And this time I was looking for his name. And the disappointment, I guess, when I scrolled through and I didn't see his name was honestly like overwhelming, and it like my heart sank. And I think if I wasn't on medication, I genuinely would have tweaked out and had a panic attack, because the last time I did this that I knew it was gonna hurt, I had a panic attack. So I think the medication have just definitely just calmed my brain and have been selecting the right serotonin, love my SSRIs, to make me feel more stable when it comes to situations like that. So that's one big thing that I'm super grateful about in terms of managing my anxiety. I was sad, and it's okay to be sad, and it's normal to be sad even if you're on medication. Medication doesn't necessarily mean that you're never going to be sad, you're never going to experience anxiety. It's just to keep you stable. I'm like saying you, but like I'm telling myself that. But it's just to keep me stable to the point where I can manage it without the medications, to the point where I can do it all by myself, where I can be a big girl, big strong girl. Because right now, I'm still in the process of being strong, but I know being strong takes practice and time and healing for myself, to be honest. And I have been just taking a lot of time for myself and a lot of self-reflection and a lot of just like, not to be selfish, but I just have been putting myself first, but not in a way where I like disregard everything else and everybody else. It's just in terms of like romantic relationships. Like when guys come in, I don't immediately like jump into like expecting into a relationship. Like I have been trying to put like interactions with guys like friendship first. Like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta put myself first. Like I have to now set boundaries from the start, and I now have to communicate from the start. And this is what my big mistake was with my past relationship, was just not setting boundaries in the first place, and not giving myself the time to process my last relationship. Like the gap between both relationships was literally not even like 2 months. Now I'm giving myself the time to just self-reflect, and also to just put myself first and learn how to communicate and not feel bad about what the other person's feeling is at the start. Because once I set my boundaries at the start, and if they don't like it, like I won't have to waste my time with that person. Then it's just like gonna be over by the time it ever started. And like I won't have to have put in so much effort, time, and energy and love into that person if they're not gonna respect my boundaries anyways when I do tell them in the future. So I'm just gonna tell it now. So that's what I've been trying to like learn and to practice and to implement in my life, honestly. And I'm very happy for myself, and I'm like happy where I'm at. Well, obviously, like I want to be better when it comes to my anxiety and just like my raising thoughts and like my paranoia and my trust issues and whatever with like everybody now. Yeah, I've just been focusing on friends and family and growth for myself, and like understanding what I want, what I like, what I don't like, and having that self-respect for myself, and having a little bit of pride that I do deserve better and that I will find better. And finding better means that I have to be better for myself, that I have to love myself, and I have to know myself first, so that I can tell my future spouse or future partner that like, you know, this is what I like, and like if you don't respect that, and if we don't align, then I have enough self-respect and pride in myself to leave and like explore something else. Like, you know, I'm only 20. I have to keep reminding myself that. This song For Good and Wicked 2 has been really speaking to me, because the song is literally about people coming into our lives and that there are lessons we must learn with them like coming into our lives, and we change for good. And honestly, like, my past person came into my life, and this is the lesson that he's brought me, and now I'm changing for good. And so yeah, it's been a really tough journey, but I am tougher. And thank God for friends, family, doctors, therapists, and God. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, for honestly pushing me through all this. Like, if it wasn't for scripture and praying, I genuinely like would not be here right now. And I'm not like a super religious person, but I do believe in God and I do believe in his healing. But this has brought so much lessons and so much experience, and I am changing for good. So yeah, I hope this was a helpful update. If you're going through a breakup, know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I like am the testimony for the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, if I can tell you how I was at the very beginning, that was definitely the lowest point in my life. I have never felt more numb, helpless, and hopeless in my entire life. And I felt like everything was over. I had nothing to go for myself. I cried every single day for weeks. And here I am speaking to you guys, and it's not over. From one heartbroken person to another, we will find healing. Healing comes, and as corny as it sounds, time heals, but also people who love you and truly want you to be better also help you heal. Go out, do what you love, try new hobbies. Even if it's something that you never thought you would ever do it. I am literally doing skating right now, and I'm having the time of my life. I genuinely feel like I have something to look forward to. And dress all cute every day, feel yourself, put makeup on, listen to bad bitch music. Like, do what you need to do. Feel good, play good, be better for yourself, eat good, eat whatever you want, go to the gym. And there's that one song called You Got It. I forgot who it's by, but it goes, hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree, go girl, focus on you. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. Fuck that guy. Oh girl, it's time to mix it up and get your glow. Don't let nobody tell you that it's over, because it's not over. You got this. And we'll see each other soon. Toodooloo.